Hi guys, Ed here at E3 and we're joined by Mike Chapman, the lead designer of Sea of Thieves. Mike, how are you doing?
Fantastically well. It's been awesome to show the game off to real players and the reception's been phenomenal.
How long has this game been in development then?
Well, we've had a core team on it for some time, so kind of early on we just kind of prototyping to trying to get to the fun first, but now we're kind of at a place where we want to kind of show the game off and get the game into real players' hands.
Fantastic. And so what was the inspiration behind making a kind of pirate-based game?
So we originally had the vision to build a game that focuses on kind of cooperative gameplay, and we really wanted to kind of like take that to another level and change the perception of what multiplayer could really be. And when we were thinking about that, when you think about pirates and being in a crew and going on adventures, it's just a perfect expression of what co-op is. And Pirates also let us kind of build this kind of rich, fantastical world where it can have that rare humour, it can have that rare charm. So the stars kind of aligned, and it just felt like the perfect game that we should be making, and actually doing new and interesting things as well.
The charm really does come across in the game, like the accordion. It's just a lovely little touch. It doesn't, just adds a little bit of kind of je ne sais quoi, I suppose. Yeah, very nice. Were there any other games that you had as inspiration behind the design? I mean, there's some people have drawn parallels between this and Guns of Icarus Online, for instance, because it's a similar kind of team-based multiplayer game. Were there any games that you had in particular when designing this?
Not really. I consider us to be very different to other games. I mean, a lot of games have defined roles where you're put into a particular class or a particular role, and you kind of stay that way. And people kind of end up specialising. For us, what was important was you're a pirate, you're in a pirate world. What do you just choose your roles? Choose your goals that you want to go after. If someone wants to grab the wheel for a second and then they take cannon fire and you want to run downstairs and just repair the ship, it's just completely free and open. I think that's the magic of our game, and it allows us to kind of see all these emergent kind of encounters because people aren't playing in a set way. They're reacting to the things that happen in the world, and it feels dynamic and it's different each time. That's the magic of the game.
That's an incredibly passionate response. So you clearly do love what you do.
I absolutely do. Yeah, it's just so much love for the subject matter, so much love for the game, and I think it feels like it has so much potential. The ambition for the game is like so inspiring, and the theme of pirates, it appeals to so many people. And the fascinating thing is when you think of pirate tropes and the things you can get up to as a pirate, like you're meeting the player halfway. You don't need to explain these things. So it's not a game where you're going to have all these excessive tutorials and we're going to pause the action and we're going to handhold you. It's a game where it's like, go be pirates. Go do all the things that you want to do if you were a pirate. Be the pirate that you want to be. And I think that's just so inspiring for us and the team.
On what date can people become the pirate that they want to be?
So we're not talking specifically about dates, but what I will say is that the next big goal for us is to get the game into beta, and that allows us to get the game into real players' hands. The fascinating thing is all of these different motivations that players might have. The players that want to explore, the players that want to engage in combat, the players that want to upgrade their ships and customize their character. I genuinely do not know which way players will go. Are more players going to gravitate towards combat? Are there going to be more explorers? Are people going to want to do quests? It's almost like just handing this world over to them, and what they do is it's going to be just incredible to find out.
Absolutely. And is this just going to be an Xbox exclusive, or is there going to be the cross-buy capabilities with the Windows 10 PCs, or just going to be on Xbox?
So we are Xbox One and Windows 10. So obviously the Xbox Play Anywhere kind of thing was a big part of the conference, and it aligns quite well with the way we think about the game and what we're doing. I mean, we're not really confirming it. We're looking at it. I think it's interesting. We just need to see where it where it would work with the game and what it would mean for the experience. But it's definitely exciting. It's definitely something we are looking at really, really seriously.
It's been wonderful chatting to you about this, and thank you for giving us your time. I've got one final question for you. When are Rare going to make Conker's Bad Fur Day 2?
So we're just focusing on Sea of Thieves, but I appreciate that we've got many classic games in our back catalogue, and just to see the passion that people have for Rare here at E3, like answering questions like that, you really feel kind of the passion that people have for the company. The goal is to make Sea of Thieves another one of those games that they're going to talk about when they think of Rare. It's another game that's going to go down in Rare history. That's their plan.
Well, best of luck with the release, and thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
So for those of you who don't know what the game is, it's essentially a team-based pirate game where you're basically having to sink other players' ships. I might even go as far as saying it's better than Ocarina of Time. It's so...
So I feel like I should react to that, but I'm not really.